Yeah. No, you said it was good. You said it was good. Watch it.
This is a review for Jupiter Ascending on IMDb.
Yeah.
10 out of 10. I do not understand all the hate for this movie. That's the title.
Oh, okay. All right.
Literally just a few weeks before this movie was released, I've been thinking, why haven't there been any fun space opera films recently? Well, one that is a part of the Marvel Cinematic Universe. And then Jupiter Ascending opened, and lo and behold, the Wachowskis delivered. I'm old enough to remember having seen Flash Gordon and The Empire Strikes Back in theaters. Space opera is very much an integral part of my childhood, and Jupiter Ascending is right there with some of the best I've seen. Then I heard all the negative reviews and was baffled. Did these reviewers see the same movie I had? What happened? Do they hate fun? Is Chris Pratt the only one allowed to have fun in Hollywood anymore? Is it the fact that Jupiter Ascending has a female protagonist and caters to a female gaze?
Does it?
Look at Eddie Redmayne.
I got to see Eddie Redmayne's ass.
Let's be real.
But you... Okay.
Maybe it's not specifically aimed at the dude bros to whom Hollywood business machines seem to be pandering mostly to these days, but they could still enjoy them nevertheless? Did the Hollywood suits see the Wachowskis jab at the corporate oligarchy and feel personally threatened? Are they still bumhurt that the Matrix sequels didn't live up to the original? Did seeing shirtless Channing Tatum / shirtless Eddie Redmayne make them feel all funny inside? We may never know the answers to any of these questions, but one thing is clear. Jupiter Ascending is the fun space opera movie that you need in your life right now. Ignore the haters and go see it. That's by artist Aaron D. Lindsay.
I feel like a bit of a hypocrite because a while ago, me and this other person that you know got into a bit of a tussle over differentiating between whether a movie is good and whether you just enjoyed it. Jupiter Ascending, I enjoy.
Yes,
I love that movie.
Fun. Yeah, I enjoy it.
But it is a god awful movie.
No, it's one of the worst things I've ever seen. Honestly,
that was a sin on my family. I played up in my house.
Yeah,
etc. That was...
What about it gives you clarity?
With such deep, glaring plot holes and character motivations and lapse of logic and...
I think people... Yeah, again, Nathan, what you said, people don't really know how to just say, I enjoy something, and I enjoy something that is bad. There are things about Jupiter Ascending, though it's really, it's creative. The CGI does look pretty good, except when it doesn't.
Yeah, yes.
The score is adequate, from an objective point of view. Not saying
it's a nice mixture of some people clearly care.
Yes.
Yeah.
Some people clearly don't care, and it's such a good bad movie that it balances that scale.
You don't get high budget movies that are that good bad anymore.
Yeah.
You don't.
That's the thing. Is it's always Fateful Findings made for $10,000 in a cheap desert set, and it's and
that is so honest but so bad.
I was given paranormal powers as a child.
Yeah, whereas this is no. Again, what I said multiple times through the movie is they really thought this was the coolest shit ever, didn't they?
Yeah.
They thought this was gonna blow people's minds and some people apparently thought it was the greatest thing ever, but they were really oh man, the fucking roller skating through the sky. People are gonna think about that iconic scene over and over again. It's gonna be imitated like the slow-mo in the Matrix forever. And I think that scene, and then the fact that there's two disparate climaxes are the biggest
it's so jarring.
Those are okay. So there's a lot. Okay, so the acting is pretty much universally, aside from that one scene with them getting documentation, the acting is universally bad.
I have more in common with a dog than I have with you.
I love dogs. I've always loved dogs.
Hey, stop!
The writing is universally bad.
Вам всех планет вы делаете?
Разве это не сказка?
Tonight the sky is completely full of miracles.
Hey, there's 3 siblings. One of them, he wants to marry his mom, and then that scene's over once they save her. It's the climax, and then Eddie Redmayne just kidnaps her family. But he's like waiting. He has some people waiting at her house, and he's just sitting in the chair. And I'm like, how long was he waiting there? They've been gone for days.
It's so bizarre.
It's literally like a different movie was happening. Like Balaam apparently just doesn't realize what's going on. And he's just like, what if they never came back to that house? What would happen?
Wasn't it what you said? He wasn't invited to the wedding?
Yeah, he wasn't invited to the wedding. He didn't know. So, like, if Mila, like, all Mila Kunis had to do was just marry her kind of son, and then Balaam's fucked.
Like, okay, so what is the Aegis or the police? But, like...
Are they?
I don't know! They kind of said something at the beginning where it was like, hey, space cops. And, like, Stinger's working with them, but he's, like, on Earth.
Who is Stinger working for? He betrays everybody, and everyone's like, it's okay, Sean.
Why were those bounty hunters in, like, the opening of the movie when they just...
Why was the black guy spliced with a crow? Can I just ask?
That makes this movie.
Can I ask, like, where'd you come up with that idea, Wachowskis? Like, message me at ncaskew@gmail. Like I want the writing process.
I can't believe you gave me your personal email to the Wachowskis.
Yeah.
Maybe they'll see this.
Like, I need a correspondence here. Like, I want to know. Yeah, it's like no one's in trouble here. Like, I'm not saying that's incredibly racist.
So,
wheel about and turn about and do just so. Every time I wheel about, I jump Jim Crow.
In your opinion, wasn't Jupiter Jones an intensely relatable protagonist? She wanted a telescope that she was a... Wait a minute, she was a baby! She wasn't even born! How the fuck did she know about the telescope?
She talked to her mom or some shit.
Her mom died in childbirth.
No, I thought her mom was with her growing up.
That was the same actress?
Yeah.
She tells Mr. Dickovich not to say shit to her daughter.
Hi. What's hi? Can I spend it?
I have a paycheck due this week. And
You're a month late again. Again.
I promise as soon as I...
If daughter promises, my crackers would be fat.
How do you think Cousin Vladdy was able to pause Dark Souls 2?
That is actually the second biggest plot hole of the whole movie. Like, they make a point of showing it's Dark Souls 2, and he's at Hyde's Tower, but, like, there's music, and it's, like, the first thing you would know if you played Hyde's Tower is that there's never music until you meet the old Dragon Slayer.
2 million pixels of resolution. Everything I ever want.
She went out with Nino. Listen, they were a little freaked out last night when you didn't come home, but...
He also like apparently hit one of the pillars with his sword when he wasn't playing at all, because you could hear the sword clang against the rock.
And it's
like,
in the same shot where the kid didn't go up onto his chair to grab it.
Yeah.
Why is the end of the movie her rejecting all that power to help people?
Because power is bad.
Yeah.
You see there's the scene Eddie Redmayne makes a point of saying,
No, my mother never cleaned a toilet in her life.
Maybe that was her problem.
You know, because when you do shitty jobs, when you have a shitty job...
It makes you a better person.
It makes you a good person.
By default.
When you suffer, you're automatically a good person. When you have wealth and when you have comfort, you're a bad person. So, like, really, I think by the end of this, I think Mila Kunis flying off on her rocket skates, I think she's probably going to go live in, like, an Amish community, I think, after that.
Right.
I think that's her awakening.
Okay,
Yeah.
help me out with this lore. So, let's assume that the creators are saying that destroying the Jupiter mines destroyed all harvesting, which doesn't make sense because if Earth's such a small speck, why is it located next to the biggest and total production of all the immortality juice?
Well, they also said that Earth is worth more than the Koch brothers' like entire estates. So, like,
It was her birthday recently.
You know I get sentimental, and I was going through some of Mother's archive, and I came across a description of a planet she claimed was the most rare and beautiful estate she ever owned. Earth. It was part of your inheritance, wasn't it, brother? I was quite moved by her description, and I was wondering if there was any chance you might be willing to part with it.
Titus, that planet is worth more than all of your estates combined.
Really?
Right.
So like, I can't decide if they were saying it's completely insignificant or it's extremely significant, but they're all bullshitting her to, like, keep her from doing exactly what she does anyway. To quote the movie,
I think all of it was
Total bullshit.
Maybe what the idea is it's selfishness, because Balaam was going to harvest the earth because he's like, I want it harvested tomorrow. But the other two weren't. But so they're going to harvest other places. So fuck them. Earth's fine, even though I was going to sacrifice the earth for a second to save my family, but we were going to go back to Earth before it got harvested. This movie is fun. And if you can't overlook these plot holes, you're a bad person. And you should get a life. Because you clearly don't understand the genius of this film. Where this woman who scrubs toilets wants to fuck a dog man with angel wings.
Can we talk about how this film just, like, is literally just self-insert character wanting to fuck, like, their OC? That
was so blatant, it almost feels like a joke. Yeah. Like, I almost feel like naming him Kane Wise, and then having him have angel wings and being like a super genetic super soldier who's shirtless and he's half wolf and he has pointy ears. That's like...
But that's hot, right?
Well, that's not the point. No, but like...
Listen, it's the trade-off for seeing... what's her fucking... Khalik. We get Khalik booty, so, you know, the daughter.
Oh, that's true. So that wasn't a PG-13 film.
Yeah.
I mean, I know
that was an R-rated ass.
But like, it was, yes. I know in the 1981 Clash of the Titans,
fucking focus on me.
They do the same shot in the 1981 Clash of the Titans where they show a butt, and it's like, wow, this is a PG movie. The movies aren't like they used to be, eh?
Yeah.
Oh!
I think we should call it.
I think this has devolved. I think we've like ascended.
The Soylent Green. Spoilers for Soylent Green, by the way. Anyway, Jupiter Ascending. Any closing thoughts on Jupiter Ascending?
Where's the spin-off film with House of Braxis and just all the Harry Redmayne?
Failure becomes you.
Yeah, so the thing that sparked all of this, people who make IMDb accounts and review films...
Stop. Get some help.
Yes, but truly learn, that there is a difference between enjoying something and recognizing quality. There's a profound difference between a movie that you enjoy and a movie that is good. Not all the time. Some people like good movies. Some people enjoy good movies.
Some people like good movies.
But just because you like it doesn't mean it's good.
I have here, my lord. There's a problem at the clinic. A former Legionnaire was involved.
A Legionnaire?
What about the girl?
Still alive.
Double our security deployment to destroy any ship that comes near the planet.